I've learned my lesson after the tent flap incident.
Yes,
I won't prank.
you
I'll
almost
never
tasted
prank Woody that
fire
hard
that
again.
day.
Yeah, yeah, he almost beat us both up. Yeah, me and Chiz. That's great.
We
Yeah,
also need to find out a way to fuck with Woody, right?
I think it would be funny to fuck with Woody. So Woody made a huge deal when somehow his like rain tarp ended up on the ground. Like, show them what the rain tarp looks like.
Yes. Where am I? This thing right here.
Is that gold? Is it gold or platinum? Gold. Okay.
That's what it is. Just a rain top.
So Woody's taking a bath in the creek right now, just down there. So that thing ended up on the ground. He got very upset. He felt that he had been disrespected. He was angry, and we don't even know how it got on the ground. So I think it would be funny if we did something with that rain tarp, but I'm not sure what to do to it. Don't know what we're gonna do. We'll come up with something though. I think we could use it as a big trash can. That's what Chiz was saying. Like, take all the trash, all the like gross stuff, and like put it on it, and like, you know, turn it into a bag, like cinch it up at the top and hang it from a tree. And then when he sees it, be like, "What's that?" It's like, "Oh, we're using that as our trash now," and just like throw something awful in it. He would melt down. You should do it though.
He, the fan should do it. I'm not doing shit.
Oh, I'm fucking delirious from this bullshit. I want to go home so bad.
Cheers, any thoughts on how to fuck with Woody?
I think that's the best idea. I can't think of anything else that isn't too damaging. There's a fine line between him snapping and just pulling a prank on someone.
He might snap if you ruined his rain cover though.
Oh, how is that going to get ruined? It's a raincoat. It's caught.
But it might not be waterproof.
It is meant to endure a storm, okay? I don't know.
Carl, what are we doing?
Get all the trash.
So, we took Chiz's rain thing, and we're gonna make it look really trashed out, so that way we can piss Woody off without having Woody beat one of us up. So this might be fun, as long as Woody doesn't recognize that it's Chiz's rain thing, because they're just they're slightly different. His is just a little bit darker. But yeah, I think we should throw in, like all these dirty socks.
It should be closer to the fire as well. I already feel like it should get involved with the fire.
I like that.
Why are you throwing socks in here?
Because they look awful.
Get some of your baby wipes out and do what you said.
Carl, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to soil some baby wipes and throw them on there, because I think that's funny too.
Throw a log on here.
That wasn't me. That look good?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. Ah.
Just edge it on.
That looks horrible.
Now when it comes back, we're going to be like playing it natural and like talking about some random shit.
I'll be in my tent.
Yeah,
I'll,
exactly.
I'll film from inside the tent,
Perfect.
so he doesn't know I'm filming.
We're set.
Is that good?
Yep.
I feel the... should be kind of like that, so it looks like it's cutting it into it a bit. Well,
No, don't put the axe in there.
why not?
Because if he gets mad, he yanks it up, it's going to tear it.
That's true. Let me check that out. We're good to go.
We're good.
I no longer smell like B.O. Now I smell like pond.
That's not a bad smell.
Bugs seem to like it. Now using my rainfly as a trash bag?
Kyle did it.
What? You said let's gather all the trash up. I didn't know that was his rainfly. I
You did.
still
You
don't know
pulled
what
it
his
off the
rainfly
tent.
looks like if I'm being 100%
You
honest.
pulled it off the tent.
This, look, everyone stop. It's getting fucking outrageous. No joke, I might beat one of your asses, and I can kick either one of your asses. Stop fucking with my rainfly. Chiz, look at my eyes. I will beat the fuck out of you. Stop it.
That's why we didn't use your rainfly.
What is that?
It's my rainfly. Happened exactly like we thought it would happen.
Told you!
A physical threat.
I told you! Don't use his rainfly or he'll beat one of us up.
Swear to God.
That took you so much longer to realise. Yeah, I got it. I thought you would have noticed instantly.
No, I was mad.
I know!
I was very clear about the rainfly. No one likes you people.
That makes the trip worth it.
Look at my eyes.
Look at my eyes.
So he fell for the rainfly.
Oh, that's great. He fell for it. That was great. That was worth it. That was worth coming here. That's the whole thing. Yeah. And he's upset, rightfully so, because we'd already had this long talk about the rainfly.
There's cigarette butts on it.
We made it as disgusting as possible. We intentionally soiled baby wipes into them. We were rubbing the mud on them. Dirty old socks and stuff. We made it as bad as possible.
All right.
Oh, God.
That worked perfectly.
Well, no one likes you people.
The subreddit will like it.
It makes the whole trip worth it.
Forever. We pretended like we had disrespected a piece of his camping equipment that he was like weirdly attached to, and when he got back from the creek, like, and he saw that we had disrespected his piece of equipment, he threatened to kick our asses and like started screaming. But our cameraman was recording him from inside of a pop-up tent that has like that mosquito thing, so he couldn't see the cameraman. And then we told him it was all a bit, and he was like, "Oh, well then," because we weren't like shitting on his thing. We had like brought in a duplicate and made it look like we had fucked his shit up. And
it went from like you were pranking to like, oh no,
we should mitigate this problem.
Yeah, it got real awkward because like I was like, man, he's ready to fight.
He's ready to beat my ass. I don't know jujitsu, and we're in the woods, so he could break my leg and leave us here.
I was like, can me and Chiz take him? I think so.
And then when he's tied up around the tree, we take his real rain felt or whatever the fuck.
That's when we'd start like tearing it apart slow.
Just tied up. No!
I didn't want to do this, you son of a bitch.
You're making me do this. I don't just like gaslighting him into that he deserves.
What does Patrick do during the whole thing? He was our cameraman. Does he just like document, or does he get involved?
Turns it on himself. He's like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know it would get this out of hand.
Oh, he was on board. He was a fan of the show. He was down for anything. I felt kind of bad in retrospect, but like the last, that the survival trip ended, and I think Patrick thought that he was gonna like hang out at my house until it was time for him to go to the airport. But I had just spent like 5 days like in the woods with him and everybody else, and I wanted to be alone with my girlfriend. And so I sent him to Holiday Inn and gave him my credit card.
And he's just sitting in the Holiday Inn for how many days?
Like 2 days, and he was from the UK. So like he's in the US, visiting the US, but like he stayed in a Holiday Inn in Commerce, Georgia. And I'm sorry, but I had spent 5 fucking days in the woods, and like it's not like hanging out at my house in Carnesville was gonna be like some big like he wasn't gonna be like one of those Japanese tourists fucking snapping pics of the cows or anything. I was like Burger King's that way, Subway's across the road, and I fucking headed home to my girlfriend. It'd been 5
Well,
fucking
goodbye.
days.
Yeah.
I
don't
felt
blame
a
you at
little
all.
bad.
Dude,
felt a little bad.
5 days in the woods, I would want to just be alone.
I wanted
Yeah.
to see my girlfriend, and I wanted like another shower even after the first shower. We were so filthy. We'd been bathing in that creek water.
That is gross. You're probably cleaner not bathing at all.
We had soap, but
I had soap, but the rest of them, no idea.
Was it enough soap to kill all the shit in the water before you're rubbing it all over your head?
well, see, I went down like what Woody might dispute me here, but like I went way down into the creek, like where the water was running fast and clear, and I would do sort of like a praying stance, like on my knees and like
Mhm.
throwing it over myself because the water seemed fast and clear. And he got in a pool of water, and I was like, that's a pool of water because it's where the beavers have dug it out. They live there and they shit there. That is the reason the
Beaver
water
shit.
is so. He was standing waist deep in like this cloudy water, and I'm like, the reason it's so cloudy is all of the beaver shit. It sinks to the bottom, and then you stomp around, and you're wading in sewage. And so, like, I had him bathing in sewage, and I had Chiz was afraid of the snakes, so he refused to get in the fucking creek. And then Patrick and I are over there like, these guys need to figure something out. And the whole while we're starving. That people always ask if we'll do another survival trip, and the answer is absolutely we will if someone pays us a reasonable amount of money to do so. I would do it, but everybody has different ideas of what reasonable amounts of money are. And if you want a week of my fucking misery, it's gonna cost a little bit, just a little bit. Like I'm not tens and tens of thousands of dollars, but
Just a couple tens.
Maybe tens and tens.
maybe just tens.
10 and
But
10.
I'm not going to this fuck. I mean, we get paid quite well the last time we went, but like it was awful. I did not enjoy that a bit.
It didn't look like fun.
You didn't have to do one. I don't think you can be a real RSK member until you've lived in the woods with Woody for a week.
I agree.
Until I live in the
That's
woods.
the
with
rite of
Woody
passage.
for a week. I gotta go to his house and tell him I need to go camping. Get my full letters,
Get your letters.
my Letterman
Get
jacket.
your cut. What if
Yeah,
we wore-
I wouldn't want to
what if we were-
do.
What if we were so douchey we wore cuts like biker gangs do? You know that's what they call that leather vest.
I mean, I think now that you're saying it, it sounds cool.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I only said it was douchey because I was afraid that you wouldn't think it was cool. I also think it's cool, and I have one. Would you like to see it?
I would love to see it.
Can we wait till- I prefer to model it without a shirt underneath. Could we wait till like after the show and we could like?
Yes. Yeah.
Do it right now.
We could just face app each other as we oft do. Yeah.
In the
Afterward, FaceTime with neither of our iPhones. With my Samsung and your fucking bootleg Korean bullshit.
with our white trash Motorola.
Yeah.